it gave me more energy, I feel. And my neuropathy is not as bad. I can walk better now. And oh, my hair. I purposely see my white hair. I usually color it like brown or blonde or but look at this black right here. Okay, you see the other part where it's white? Is it the twine effect or is it just making me healthy so it's growing back better?
Hey, Betty, thanks so much for coming to hang out with me today.
Aloha, awinala. That's good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How fun. I love it. You look so cute. I have to tell you, my brother has a brain injury for, I don't know, since 1998, and he wears those brown beads that you're wearing. He probably has about 5 that he wears every day. I'm like, Scott, isn't that heavy on your neck?
Yeah, these
So,
are nuts. So is it a kukui nut?
mhm.
Okay, this is one of our very popular Hawaiian medicine, la'au, I would say. Wow, and he wears 5?
Yeah, I mean, they're heavy,
They are. They
but
are.
he wears them every day. It's crazy. It's just
Oh,
funny.
how old is he?
He is 55. He was in a motorcycle accident when he was 30, and he's very brain injured. He will be part of the Valor Project. So I need to get him help pretty quick. But it's not about me, my darling. It's about you today, Betty. We get to hear your story. So
Okay.
how about you start off by telling us how you were feeling prior to coming to QHS?
Okay. So actually, I was just on a mission to go to die because I was doing all this research on people that had died and come back from heaven, and I figured my life is pretty much done. I raised my children, and I because of my diabetes and my neuropathy in my hands and my feet, I was getting pretty depressed. So I thought,
Wow.
okay, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go see Jesus. If I got there. And then Dorinda called me.
That Dorinda.
Yeah, and she's one of my besties and sisters, and told me about it. And so this is before.
Awesome.
Yeah, so before I actually had fallen down 3 times, DC, in Washington, D.C., in Vegas, and at home at my daughter's house. And I had forgotten about that. And I mean, when I fell down, it was like flat, and I just forgot about that. And then I even banged into a tree because I couldn't see it. It was dark early in the morning and so many things, when you get old, right? I mean, it's like your faculties start deteriorating.
Yeah.
Okay, so I was on a course, and I have diabetes and I'm tired of poking my finger and doing it. So I don't do that. I don't do my insulin, all the things that I want you to take because I did it before, like 3 years, and I was like, it's not even helping me. So why even go? Now I understand why my mom didn't want to take her diabetes medicine. She said, for what? And she was like in her late 70s, going to be 80. So then you understand later on what the kupuna or the seniors say when they tell you things. You understand because now I'm going through it. So
Mm.
pretty much on a downward course. I was just, happy to just go, and experience the spiritual world and, what happens after death. So I mean, seriously, I didn't tell Dorinda that. She's gonna know now, but
Wow. You
hello
seem so
for
young.
no, I'm not. I'm gonna be, let's see, September 10th, I make 69.
Wow,
I,
you look great.
I have like 6 children. I have 20 grandchildren. 5 are adopted, Hanai, and 3 great grand. So
Wow. You're
um,
blessed. Big family.
I am blessed. They're wonderful. I love spending time with them and when I can, when they're not busy.
So Betty, when did you get your device?
So Dorinda told me about it in March. I didn't get it till, well, I had to save $400 plus $200 for whatever postage, or I forget what it was. And then I didn't sign up till November 19th, I think it was, and I got it on December 31st. I was so happy. So I charged it and then I used it January 1st of this year. So I've been on it for like 9 months, 8 months now.
Hmm.
August, the end, yes.
And what did you notice with it? How did it help you make your life better?
So in the beginning, I didn't really feel anything. I mean, I could sleep better and longer, even though I get up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom, but it's a deeper sleep. And then she told me wait until 4 months, and then see what happens. So then I started to have more energy. Usually I would have to do something and then I would take a nap. I'd be exhausted, tired already. So now I notice I can just go. I mean, I can do things more. I'm so excited. It's like something to live for, to be 30 years old again. I mean, it's just encouraging and something to look forward to. Some people, when I ask them, "Do you want to be 30 again?" They go, "No." You know, and, and I'm like, "You don't." So I'm so happy to listen to everybody that's so positive and they want to be 30 again, and have a second lease on life, and just have more humanitarian projects and how you can help the world. Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, how did the device help you besides sleep?
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, so it gave me more energy, I feel, and my neuropathy is not as bad. I can walk better now. And oh, my hair, I purposely see my white hair. I color my hair. I usually color it like brown or blonde, but kind of like Fina when she did her thing, her interview. Here, let me take it off.
Oh, is it growing back dark?
It's growing back.
Wow.
That look at this black right here. Okay, you see the other part where it's white,
Yeah.
now in the front here it's, do you see that black?
Yes, yes.
Amazing. So I'm like, okay, is it the quantum, is it the twine effect, or is it just making me healthy so it's growing back better? But you see the black, right?
Oh, yeah.
On the side, I wish I had taken a picture before, but I wasn't thinking about my hair. But it's more fluffier, and it's just, well, here in Hawaii our hair is really nice anyway because of the moisture in the air. When you go
Hmm.
to Vegas or places, it gets really flat. But I'm wearing my gold cap. Because gold attracts gold
Cool.
in feng shui. And I wear my green dress because green is a color of money.
Oh, love it.
Wearing my kukui nut lei for my la'au, for my it's Hawaiian herbs. And I thought I'm gonna go outside and go by the mauna, to have a different scenery instead of inside the house with the wall in the back.
I
So that's
love
my,
it.
yeah, enjoy the scenery. My horse is over there somewhere.
Wow, what a life.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
That's
So,
cool.
in that way, it did help me my balance. I actually did have cataract surgery, so I could see before. So after my cataract surgery, then I could see. But my hearing is still not too good. I'm waiting. I put it on my ear when I go to sleep, but then of course it falls off, right? When you're sleeping. So I'm working on that for my hearing to see if that'll help. And then the other day, like how I forget her name, Pam, was it? She was talking about her neuropathy and she said she felt things crawling on her. I
Hmm.
had that same feeling. And I was like, so I looked down to see if it was ants or something, on my arm. And there wasn't anything. And I'm like, oh my God, do I have worms inside, parasites in my blood stream? Because, that's what they were injecting when you took the shot, right? I mean, anyway, I don't know if I'm not supposed to say that, but they were injecting when you took the COVID shot. That doctor took a picture of what was in the vial, and the thing was like kind of crawling towards the edge of the plate under the microscope. Anyway, I was saying,
Ooh.
no, don't tell me I got that. I didn't take the shot, you know. But then when I heard her say, oh, maybe it's the twine effect, so I thought, oh, okay, maybe it's healing my heart, you know. So anyway, I'd love to hear more about people that have had this creepy crawly feeling on their body.
Yeah, we have a video I think that's coming out tomorrow that's all like about neuropathy. A lot of people have had better results with that. Like I would, if you have it in your feet, I mean, wearing your device, alternating your feet each night might be good in a sock. That's what people are
Right.
doing.
I did last night. Yes. Yes. I did it last night and I've done it a couple times before. But then sometimes I kick it, you know, and so I'm like, okay, you know. But it's good to hear other people's stories and testimonies on, you know, how they fared. Yeah.
Yeah, cool. What else have you noticed? Anything with the blood sugar?
Because I don't test my blood because I don't so I have not a clue. But let me tell you, it's really improved as far as energy, walking around, not stumbling so much, and
Oh, good.
just overall, you know, just overall feeling and attitude and to, you know, being 30 years old.
Well, that's the next question.
Have another
So, what are you going to do with a healthy 30-year-old vibrant body, you know, post do-over? You get another chance at this.
I want my children to be half Hawaiian. If you're half Hawaiian, like I am, you can get Hawaiian homelands and you lease it for $1 a year. So I have like 30, I have 20 acres that I lease for $1 a year. And my house is my lot is lease land, but it's $1 a year. But you have to
Wow.
have at least 50% Hawaiian blood. And it's because they I don't know if you know our history, but they overthrew our queens, took the land, and so it's to help our people get back and learn the language because it was law you could not speak Hawaiian language. A lot of people were like dismissed from school or kicked out of school in the olden days. This is the kupuna now, the seniors, and so just to revive our culture, and you know
Good.
everybody comes here and you know they want to have a good time. I'm excited for Wade comes. I'm gonna put a big sign up for him when he's running for the Ironman.
Oh, Wade. Oh, yeah, that's going to be awesome. I mean, I am so impressed by anybody who can do those distances. You know, that's amazing.
They had a women's one lately, and I don't know what the results were, but you know, I admire those women and athletes, and I could never do that.
Don't never say never. You can
Yeah,
do
yeah,
whatever
that's
you
right.
want to
That's right.
do.
You're right.
Seriously, I am an athlete and I sometimes before I did something like that I couldn't do and now I
Mhm.
can do it. You know, it's like
Oh,
you
really?
just yep, you
Okay.
just keep practicing, keep trying.
There's hope.
Yep, you can do whatever you choose to do. One of my inspirations, she started lifting weights when she was 74 and
Really?
just started at 74
Wow.
and then by the time she was 77 she could deadlift 220. That is
Wow.
not easy. It took me a long
Okay.
time to be able to deadlift 220. So, you know, you can do whatever you choose. So you get this healthy 30-year-old body. Besides having a new family, what else are you going to do?
Well, you know, I studied La'au Lapa'au, which is Hawaiian herbs. So I want to be able to grow more because there's a lot of cures that we have or, you know, medicine that we use in our culture, but we don't, and we do it all for free. We don't, so I want to grow more, you know, have it more accessible on every island and be able to teach the younger generation about it, you know, so we can pass on the knowledge. A lot of
Mm.
it is weeds and people don't know, and we don't want to tell anyone because then they're going to try and sell it, you know, and we
Mm-hmm.
don't want it to happen. They've already tried to sell a lot of different things, and we do it for free. God gives it to us for free, so we sell it for free. I also want to, if I get lots and lots of money, you know, try and have one on this island, QR, you know, however that's going to work, and just help our people. You know, I worked in a spa, I'm a massage therapist, esthetician, did, you know, Hawaiian healing, and um, I think this is great. How it's all going to pan out, I'm not sure, but that's one of my major goals. My 20 acres is close to the airport here in Waimea. We live in the middle of Hilo and Kona. So I'm close to a hospital, our North Hawaii Community Hospital, and I have the land. I just have to, you know, however Cynthia or however it's going to be built, if it's going to be built. And I thought, you know, we should have one, a QR, if that's possible, to help everyone, you know. And if they have to fly in on the plane, it's a little plane. I'm right next to the airport, so
That's awesome.
that's one of the main ones. And as soon as I get better, you know, I can volunteer, you know, because I'm retired and I don't, you know, well, I guess I do a lot. I keep forgetting how much I do. And Duranda has to remind me, remember you do this. And then so I start like 5 o'clock in the morning, 4:30, 4 o'clock in the morning, sometimes drive my daughter to work, take my granddaughter to school, then go drive all the way to Kona, drop off my, you know, I do a lot as far as driving. I should be called Betty Uber. And then I drop my husband off at his football practice, sometimes pick him up, you know, and then pick up my granddaughter at school, and then pick up my other daughter at work. And I mean, it's the distance is far. For us, it's far here in Hawaii, but I know for you, it's probably, you know, nothing. But on our island, it's a lot. I mean, it's far. I all the way to Kona is like an hour drive.
Oh,
So
wow.
yeah, I'm in the middle. So I have to go there, drop her at work, then wait in Kona 8 hours, and then come back, pick her up from Kukio. She actually works at Kukio, which is where the billionaires live. They
Mm.
didn't want to be with the millionaires, so they built their own place for the billionaires. It's so funny. And then bring her home, and then, you know, and then sometimes I babysit till 12 o'clock midnight until they get
Jeez.
done with their night jobs.
Wow. What a good
Anyway,
mom you are.
a good
So
grandma,
what do you
good
want to
teacher.
do for you though? Is there anything that you didn't do the first time around that you would like to do this time?
Um, well, maybe travel a little bit more, you know. If I had the strength to walk and to travel and, you know, go see all the different places, it's so much easier to just watch it online or watch it on TV or something. You know, you just sit in your chair. But maybe travel for myself and go and meet and uh teach our culture a little bit, you know, to experience that around the world. You know, our ali'i, our kings and queens, they traveled on the boat and went around the world. I mean, they were at Washington, D.C., they went to England. In fact, one of our princesses wrote a song for Queen Victoria. It's a Hawaiian song, and we dance a hula to it. It's called
Mm.
the Jubilee. I mean, they went to England. I mean, they traveled all over. It was amazing. So I would like to travel and go see all these places that they were, you know, it's probably the same. We just had my hula halal just went to London, and to go and see where one of our princesses had gone to school. And so
Oh.
they went to her dorm, her school. They had tea in her little tea room, and it was such an amazing experience. I mean, I couldn't go because I, you know, can't walk very good, you know.
Mm.
And I guess for me, that would be to travel more. promote my culture, to teach La'au to the younger generation, and help our community here in Hawaii. You know, we're so far behind as far as like having transportation, like a monorail, or what do you call those? Yeah, monorail, right? You know, we
No,
don't
a
even have that, and we
subway.
should have that here. Subway, we don't have that here on our island, and we're far away from everything, you know, for our island anyway. Honolulu, you know, is so much traffic. That's why I left there. But on this island, there's so much expansion and growth that can happen here.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's awesome.
for me, would be travel and mainly helping the people, helping our Hawaiian people that don't know about this. I every day I've been trying to tell a couple of people about QHS and to go online and to look it up. And um, then when we ran into, well, you know, it shut down, then I had to stop because I didn't want to tell them. And some of them, I just told them, okay, if you wait until a certain date, I'll let you know when it's going to open up and you can sign up and join and get your little device. So I, you know,
Oh, we
show it.
have a waiting list.
Oh,
They
okay.
can now go to the website, and when they click join, they can sign up for the wait. So that should help. And then I have another question for you. Do you guys still have Hawaiian royalty?
We our last queen was overthrown, yeah, by the people that did it. We do have descendants, and there's quite a few of them. So it's just checking lineage and things like that. I mean, our Hawaiian kingdom is still really here.
Mm.
It never
Oh,
We have
good.
treaties with 20 different countries, and a lot of them still hold the treaties true. When they voted to become a state, it was like a one-sided, only the white people could vote, no Hawaiians, only Hawaiians if you own land. The women couldn't vote. You know, it was a lot of people don't know our true history. That, you know, and there was like a petition going around of people that were against the annexation. And, you know, I mean, there's a lot you can learn besides just coming for you know, the vacation. It is a beautiful place to relax, and the love is, you can feel it here. You have to remember, we're on the mountaintops of Lemuria. We're on Mu. The mountain here is 14,000 feet up above, and that's why they wanted to build that huge telescope up here. Sorry, I'm getting off track. But yes,
It's
we have
okay.
royalty still here.
We need to have a side conversation one of these days.
Mhm.
I love learning all of this stuff. So
Yes.
what would you like to say in closing, beautiful Betty?
Oh, mahalo. I would just like to say, go Wade when he comes. And please open it up. And if you need help making these little machines, I'd be happy to help. You know, I mean, I can sit down and I can use my fingers to create the devices if that would help. I don't know what the production center is like or how many people work, but I could volunteer.
Well, thank you. I think they're set. It's
Please
just the
open it up.
circuit boards. It's the whole circuit board issue, like
Yeah.
Cynthia said on Friday. So we're just being patient and waiting. I mean, I know they're working hard on like other solutions, and Wade covered all that on the call on Friday. So it's all going to happen in God's timing. I trust that we're going to be on the other side of this before we know it.
I can't, depending on where I am, babysitting or in Kona, you know what I mean? I can't get on the call. So I always try to listen to the replay
Oh,
afterwards.
good.
Yeah. So thank you so much for all you do, all of you. I mean, thank you, Tracy, for doing this. It's so encouraging to listen, like I said before, to everybody's testimonies. Yeah.
Well, thank you. I have the best job ever. I get to hear good news every day.
Yes,
Who
you
doesn't
do.
love that?
Yes, you do. So do I. Okay. Thank
Awesome.
you.
Well, thank you. And I look forward. Will you come back and do part 2 post QR?
Definitely.
Okay, awesome. Have a beautiful day. Thank you,
Okay.
Betty.
Aloha.
Okay,
Mahui po. Malama pono.
thank you. Take care.
Thank you for making this QHS project fly. This valorous admin team, thank you. The Key community welcomes you. Thank you for making your home QHS healthy and happy. Thank you for helping us place QH centers all around the world. Together, hand in hand, we make miracles happen. QuantumHealingSystems.org. Thank you.